Today, we would like to talk to you about Japanese anime and manga. Do you have any impression about anime and manga? Probably. People basically think that anime and manga is for kids. Or it is for otaku. Otaku is kind of mania for anime and manga. Today, I want you to change those impressions. There are three things I would like to cover today. Firstly, I will talk about Japanese animation's amazing technique. Then I will explain about Japanese manga. Finally, I will describe relation project. I'd like to start by amazing technique. Japanese animations use 3D CG and digital plotting. The 3D CG can express realistic movement. For example, the movement of running car or raining and so on. But today, we are attention to digital plotting. Digital plotting is able to make smooth pictures. Look at this. This is made by director Makoto Shinkai, called 5 cm per second. Makoto Shinkai is big hit Your Name cinema director. You can see this picture is so beautiful and realistic. This is original place that become a model. Compare with this picture, the reproducibility of this scene is so good. Railways and shadows and railways and leaves and shadows, they are so like. This is one of the things on Your Name. Left is real original place, right is animation. Handrail, stop sign, and the road are so realistic and beautiful. Digital plotting used for various works, including Naruto, Evangelion, Attack on Titan. Digital plotting can draw a picture that enable watchers as if it is a real scene, and can make width of the expression wide by various expression way.
Next, I will present about Japanese comics. Japanese comics have sound effects and effect lines. It is unique culture in Japan that express sound effects by replacing them with characters. By visualizing the sound effect, it is easy to imagine the realism of the scene and the magnitude of the event. When it is battle comics, power is transmitted by the shape and size of the character of the sound effect. Next, the effect line has the effect of attracting attention to something. There is no effect line. And next is emphasis by effect line. And finally, adding sound effect also emphasizes more. And next time to present is that Japanese comics are not just entertainment. In Japan, you can learn various things such as languages, history, literature, and great men with manga. Its summary. Representation of manga by onomatopoeia in manga. Representation of emphasis and movement by effect lines. It can be used for studying, not mere entertainment. Please read manga by all means. Then I will talk about relation project. there are a lot of relation projects in manga and anime. For example, production, companies, event, CD, DVD, and Blu-ray. Today, I will explain about event. Firstly, I want to talk about Jump Festa. The Jump is popular manga magazine in Japan. The work of Jump includes Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and Death Note. This event reproduces one frame of manga and the store visiting character. We can enjoy the mood of favorite works. And this event is sold a lot of goods. A file which has a picture drawn on character and copy of the original picture.
Then, I will explain about comic market. Comic market is a sale event associated with anime and manga of the largest scale in the world. In comic market, the manga, also called doujinshi, is mainly sold. The doujinshi is a quarterly magazine. In other words, doujinshi is fan fiction made by works fan. That cosplay is also famous other than doujinshi in comic market. Today we cosplay this picture's character, Luffy in One Piece and Goku and in Dragon Ball. Cosplayer get into a character, not only Japanese anime and manga character, but also game character and TV talent. This character is Zangief in Street Fighter, and Broly and Frieza in Dragon Ball. And Final Fantasy series, Sephiroth and Chitan, and Cloud and Yuna. This is Jack Sparrow. Some people are creepy cosplay. Sanrio series and Pikachu in Pokemon. Thus we can enjoy a lot of cosplay and sale event mood. After all, what is charm of anime and manga? Japanese anime and manga doesn't have rules in a good way. I think this is very good point. We can study history and new values. We can know a lot of things by anime and manga. This is feature lead to create the depth of the story and the storyline and attracts people in the world. Anime and manga is not things only child watches. Finally, we love anime and manga. I think no manga, no life. Is there no life without fun? Is there no life without challenge? Please throw away a silly prejudice and get a new experience and values. I hope you also be no manga, no life. Thank you.